Hello and welcome back to Jules Math Tools. In our session today, we are calculating the circumference of the circle when we're given the diameter. Pi is equal to 3.14, and most importantly, we're using our circumference formula using the radius. And if you're ready to see how this is done, let's get started. So in our question today, we are going to be calculating the circumference of our circle when we're using the radius formula. Now for this question, as you notice, we have been given the diameter instead of the radius. So for this type of question, that means I'm going to have to first calculate the radius and then plug that value into my equation. So to calculate the radius, remember that the radius is half the length of your diameter. So that means to find my radius, whatever my diameter is, I'm going to be dividing that in half. And since we know that the diameter is 18 centimeters, when we divide 18 by 2, we will get 9. So for this question, my radius is equal to 9 centimeters. So now that I know the measurement for my radius, I can now apply my substitution and replace my values into my equation. So I'm going to return my 2 bar. We know that pi is equal to 3.14. And after calculating our radius, we know that our radius is equal to 9 centimeters. Okay, so let's begin our multiplication. We are going to be multiplying out our whole numbers first. And 2 times 9 will give us 18, and then 18 will be multiplied to our 3.14. So now we are going to be calculating our circumference. We know that our radius is pi is 3.14, and that's being multiplied to our 18. So 8 times 4 is 32. We'll put our 2, carry the 3. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 3 would equal to 11. We'll put our 1, carry the 1. 8 times 3 is 24, plus 1 will equal to 25. We're now going to input a 0 and begin multiplying by our 1. So 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1. 3 times 1 is equal to 3. We're now going to sum our numbers together. So 2 plus 0 is 2. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. And 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. And to input our decimal point, we have 2 digits behind the decimal point here, none here, and in total we should have 2 digits behind our decimal point. So we'll count 1, 2, and that decimal point will be input right between our 6 and 5. So the circumference of our circle for this question is equal to 56 and 52 hundredths, and that's in centimeters. Okay, so there you have it. We just calculated the circumference of our circle when we're given the diameter and working with the radius formula. So again, make sure that you get some additional practice in. Continue to learn about your relationship between the diameter and the radius and the different ways that you can apply those measurements to your circumference formula to calculate your circumference. So get some additional practice in, and we'll see you right here in the next video on Jules Math Tools, where we make math easy.